everyone. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys a story of one of the scariest days of my life. It was something I did when I was younger and it was so dumb. And there's like so much to this story that I don't even know how long this video is gonna be, so let's just get started. Okay, so it started off when I was a junior in high school. I was 16 turning 17 and I was in this club called HOSA, and if you don't know, that is Health Occupational Students of America. Whew, it's hot in here. Okay. It's for people that want to go into the medical field when they get older. And also at the time I was living in San Antonio, Texas, and every year around, I believe, Christmas time, close to Christmas, Thanksgiving, they have this rock and roll marathon and it's downtown. Why am I so out of breath? There's a rock and roll marathon downtown every year around Christmas time. And this year in HOSA, our club was going to be volunteering at it. And we were going to be handing out drinks and handing out these little energy yogurt sippy things. I don't even know, but it was for energy for the marathon runners. My friend and I were going to be doing it together. Let's say her name was... what's a good name? Okay, I'll say her name was Maddie. So at the time, it was let me think. It was probably a Saturday morning. And during that time, I was working at Sonic. Link down below for that story time. And that night, I worked till midnight. And the marathon didn't start till 5 in the morning. So we had to be downtown by 5 in the morning. So that night, I knew I wasn't going to be getting any sleep. Oh wow, I'm just like going on and I forget to add the part of the story that's kind of important. At the time, I had this secret boyfriend that nobody knew about except for Maddie. I decided that I wanted him to drive us downtown because one, I suck with directions, and two, I just wanted him to go with us because I just wanted to spend time with him. And so he's like, yeah, I'll just drive you there. I'll drop you off. It'll be good. And then I'll come get you. And we're like, yeah, great idea. So again, he's secret. My parents don't know about him. Nobody knows about him except for Maddie. We all come up with this plan. I was going to take my car and drive it to his house and then leave it there. We were gonna drive his car and take it to Maddie's house, and then Maddie was gonna get in his car with us and we were all gonna drive downtown. I don't know why we had to make this so complicated. I don't know. I thought that it was gonna be a great idea to drink a coffee, drink a Red Bull, and a 5-hour energy. First of all, do not ever do that. That was the worst thing I've ever done to my body. I felt like, we'll get there. Oh, my secret boyfriend, what's his name gonna be? Brad. Brad and I get to Maddie's house and Maddie gets in the car and then we go and stop at the gas station and we get a 5-hour energy. And I took half of a shot of it and Maddie took half of a shot of it. And we were like, this isn't even gonna work, like whatever, it's fine. And then we go into the McDonald's drive-thru and I get a large coffee. Oh, I forgot to mention that I also bought the Monster Red Bull thing at the gas station too, so I was drinking both. I was double fisting coffee and then my Red Bull. On the way downtown, it's probably like a 45-minute drive. Why, hello there. Who's a cute boy? You are. Thank you. Okay, so anyways, on our way there, I can't even explain to you the energy that I had, the sickness that I had. I felt like I was going to have an actual heart attack. Like my heart was beating out of my chest and I was leaning forward in the seat and my feet were just like, I was trying to get all the energy out that I could and I just felt like I could run. I needed to get out of the car and I needed to run. It was the worst feeling ever. And on top of that, my stomach, I felt like I was going to explode. I was gonna have diarrhea everywhere. I just kept farting, like I couldn't help it. My stomach was so messed up. So they were both yelling at me saying I was so nasty. But I couldn't help it. I could not stop. So eventually, after getting there, we don't know where to go. So we asked the police where we should go because there were police parked at a bunch of different, what are they called? I don't know, a bunch of different entrances or I don't know. They just knew that the marathon was happening, so there were police already there. So we were asking for directions. They gave us directions. So Brad Brad and I decided it would be a great idea if he just stayed and helped us, because obviously I didn't want Brad to leave and go home. I wanted him to stay with us. Okay, this is downtown in the morning, but it was still dark outside. There were like 4 people already there that we didn't even know, so, and it was freezing outside. It was absolutely freezing. So we all decided to just sit and wait in a random hotel lobby. We didn't know where the rest of our class was, so we all just decided to group together and wait in a hotel because we're all little kids and we're kind of scared because we're downtown without our mommies and daddies and we don't know what's happening. Alright, so eventually we just start walking and we eventually find the rest of our class. And after finding our class, we were given jobs to do. We were setting up tables, setting up cups, filling them with water. And this process, I don't mean to sound like a turd or anything, but after having all that energy plus not sleeping, my body just crashed. I was so tired, I could not even think straight, and I was like, I just want to go back in the car and take a nap. Like, I don't want to do this. This is taking forever. How long are we going to be here? And I usually love volunteering. I was not for it that day. I was so tired and I just kept complaining. I was like, I want to leave. I want to go home. I need to go to bed. I don't want to do this. This water's cold, because we were pouring water into cups, stacking them on top of each other, water, stacking them out. The paper cups, and then some flat thing, and then paper cups, flat thing, and we just kept doing this all, oh my gosh, it was just so much. I felt like we were never gonna get done with it. And I was like, Brad, can I just go in your car and take a nap, and can you just like take me home or something? I'm freezing and I'm tired and I'm cold and I'm so tired. And I just kept on complaining, and he's like, oh my gosh, no, you need to stay here, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, no, that's why you're here. And I was like, but I don't want to be here anymore. And so eventually it starts to get a little brighter outside and we're all still setting up, and I'm kind of just standing there like zoned out, like, ugh. I forgot to mention this, all the HOSA students were in also a health science class to learn medical terminology. And there are 3 different health teachers that you could get. One guy, which is the one I had, and there are 2 girls, and one of them is like known to be super, super, super mean. She was the one in charge of this whole HOSA group of kids, because my guy teacher, he was actually going to be running in the marathon. So she doesn't even know who I am, so I thought. So I was like, I just want to go, like she won't even notice we're gone, like let's just get out of here, let's walk downtown. I just want to like not be here, but I want to be here, if that makes any sense. So dumb. Eventually he caves because I keep begging him. We just decided to leave our group of volunteers and go walk around downtown. And keep in mind, I'm 16, I'm not 18 yet, and this teacher is in charge of me and my well-being. And she doesn't know that I left because I assumed that she doesn't know who I am, so she won't notice I'm gone. She won't miss me. My boyfriend Brad and I leave. Like, we're gone. We're just walking around downtown, enjoying the views, talking. It was so fun. We were just exploring downtown. I was having the time of my life. We were looking at the Riverwalk, looking at all the beautiful churches, the beautiful buildings. We were getting some coffee. It was a grand old time. Till I'm like, where are we? He's like, you know what? I don't know. And I was like, oh, we should probably try to find out where we are in case we need to get back. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And then, all of a sudden, my phone starts like buzz, 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 buzzing. And I pull it out and it's Maddie. And she says, the teacher knows you're gone. She's looking for you. She's pissed. She doesn't know where you are. And she's gonna call your mom. Oh my God, I can't even tell you the sheer panic. My body filled with so much panic and fear in that very text. That text, oh my God. My heart absolutely dropped to the pit of my stomach and I thought I was gonna puke. I was like, oh my God, Brad, we have to get back. We have to find out where we are. I'm gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get caught. They're gonna call my mom. I'm screwed. I'm never gonna see you again. And I'm just like freaking out because then, you know, my mom, my parents, they didn't know about him. So what if the teacher said that I was with him? Like, what? That could not happen. I was like, you need to hurry up. We need to get out of here. Like, you need to figure out where we are because we need to get back ASAP. And I was like, what's the lie? What are we going to say? What's our backup story? What were we doing? What are we going to tell her that we were doing? Like, we need a good story so we don't get in trouble. He's like, I knew we shouldn't have done this. He's like, I told you we should have stayed there. And I was like, I should have listened to you. So dumb. After walking around for like 10 minutes of me literally shitting my pants, we finally figured out where our little site was. The marathon is going on. People are running through, getting their water. And I just walk in, I'm like, I don't see her anywhere. And I was like, Brad, stay back here so she doesn't know that I went with you. I was like, stay back here, hide, don't let her see you, so that way she doesn't know I was with you. I'll just like casually go hand out water like I was never gone. So I just like randomly shoved myself in this little place and I was just handing out water like, hey, how you doing? Good job, keep going, here you go. Yeah, I was here the whole time, like, yeah, like she'll never know. Maddie runs up to me, she's like, where the hell were you? She's gonna yell at you, you're gonna be in so much trouble, she's pissed. And I was like, no. I see the teacher in the corner of my eye and she is walking toward me with a group of teachers and I'm like, oh my God, like, my life is officially over. I'm gonna get kicked out of HOSA. I'll never get into any programs. She's gonna tell my teacher. He's gonna call my parents. He's gonna kick me out of HOSA. How am I gonna tell my parents that I got kicked out of this club? What if he kicks me out of my health science class? What am I gonna do? What if I get suspended? Like, all of these things were just running through my head and I was freaking the F out. And she comes up to me, she's like, where were you? I was just getting some coffee with my friend. And she's like, for 2 hours. And I was like, oh yeah, we just sat there because we were cold and we were just drinking our coffee and we weren't doing anything. We just sat in that little coffee shop the whole time. And she's like, yeah, I don't think so. You know I'm in charge of you. You are not supposed to go anywhere without telling me. You're not even supposed to go anywhere at all. Who is this guy? He doesn't even look like our age. How old is he? And yeah, he was a little older than me, so he was not in our grade. He wasn't even in high school. I need a drink. Okay. And I could not even enjoy myself. All my friends and all my club people are passing out waters, having the time of their lives, and I'm over here shitting my pants because I'm a dumbass. I go up to Maddie and I was like, Maddie, what am I gonna do? Like, what's the lie? What am I gonna tell my mom? And I was like, what if they call her? What am I gonna say? I can't say I was with Brad. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What's she gonna believe? Is she gonna, if she finds out I'm dead? It was just a shit show. And Maddie's like, you shouldn't have left. Like, I don't know what you're gonna say, but you shouldn't have left. My genius self, I called my mom on the phone and I'm like, Mom, this teacher is accusing me of running away during this marathon when I didn't. I was here the whole time. Like, I don't know what they're talking about. I think Maddie... Okay, I forgot to mention this part, but I made Maddie the bad guy. I was ready to throw her under the bus, and I was like, Mom, like, I think Maddie's out to get me. I think she's trying to get me in trouble. She's the one that told the teacher that I left when I actually didn't. Like, all this stupid crap was coming out of my mouth. I was just lying my ass off to save myself. My poor mom believed me. And I was, like, still freaking out. I was like, we have to get out of here. Like, how much longer is this marathon? I need to get home in case they call her. I need to tell her not to answer the phone. The teacher comes up to me again, and she's like, do you have your own car? And mind you, he drove us. And I was like, yeah, I drove here. Like, he drove separate because she knew about him and she was gonna tell my mom that I ran off with a boy. This is bringing back panic. Even though my mom already knows about this story now, I told her. She came up to me and said, did you ride with him or did you drive yourself? And I was like, oh, I drove myself. Like, I didn't drive with him. He's gone. He left. He's not even here. She told me, she's like, I'm still calling your mom. I'm telling your teacher. I don't know what he's gonna decide to do with you, but that's his choice. I called Brad on the phone. I was like, Brad, get in the car, get in the back seat, keep your head down, don't let anybody see you. I will get in the driver's seat and drive your car home because I told her that you're already gone and that I drove myself. So he did it. He got in the back seat of his car, head down, hiding. And as soon as that teacher said, okay guys, you're good to go, Maddie and I ran, like full on ran to the car. And I jumped in the driver's seat, hit the gas, and we got the heck out of there. I was trying to save my ass, cushion all these lies underneath me. I got to Brad's house, and I got in my car, and he drove Maddie home. And I rushed to my house, and I was like, Mom, like, I can't believe all this stuff happened. What a fake friend she is. I don't have any friends. Like, if they call you, don't answer the phone, because they should have believed me, but they didn't. They're the enemy. My mom's like, okay. Like, she was totally on my side. Bless my mother. I love her. I finally went to sleep. Next day, on my way to 7th period, I was shitting my pants because that's when I would see my man teacher. I don't know what she told him. I don't know what he's gonna say to me. I don't know what he's gonna do. And I'm just freaking out. And I get to class, didn't even make eye contact with him, sat at my desk, and I was a perfectly great student the whole time. Never said one word to me about it, ever. I think that she told him and he liked me as a student and he decided that he wasn't gonna tell on me. I think he just swept it under the rug because I'm a stupid teen and just dropped it. I didn't get kicked out of HOSA like I thought I was going to. He never said one word about it, and my parents never found out from them. That was one of the scariest days of my life, and it was so stupid. Like, all over something so dumb. So yeah. Later I told my mom about it, so she knows now. She was pretty mad, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time and give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want any more. And yes, I know I'm stupid, I'm dumb, this shouldn't even have happened, but teenagers do stupid things. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye! Just kidding. Bye!